Number 1. This is the surveillance video that shows the man that the police believe is connected to the murders of 13-year-old Adriana and her father. The video shows a Ford F-150 driving through the shot of the video until it's parked just off camera. Then there appears to be a small explosion as the man runs away. In another video that was released, the man jogs down a nearby alley and into a parking lot. Chillingly, it's believed Adriana was with her father when he was shot and then she was abducted. Her father's body was found 60 miles north of where the chilling event took place. His body was found burned. An amber alert was in place for Adriana, where the authorities believed she was in great danger. Unfortunately, days after she disappeared, her decomposing body was found. An autopsy was completed that confirmed that death was caused by multiple gunshot wounds. The case is still unsolved, and no one as of yet has been charged for these awful murders. Number 2. This was the last footage ever captured of 19-year-old Ivana. In the early hours of July 17th, 2010, Ivana went to a nightclub with her friend Adria and 3 male colleagues at about 12:15 AM. The male colleagues that she went with, she only knew for about a month. During those early hours of partying and drinking, Ivana had an argument with her friend Adria, where she then ran out of the nightclub to never be seen again. It's clear to see that the surveillance video shows a man in a plaid shirt close by Ivana during the last known few hours. The man is still unknown, but the police believe he has nothing to do with the disappearance. The police believe that Ivana was likely to have passed through the park safely, but one thing for certain is Ivana never arrived home, and her disappearance is still unsolved. Number 3. On January 23, 2006, Jennifer Kessie left their place of employment at Westgate Resorts at around 6 PM. That evening she made 3 phone calls to her family and her boyfriend. She was never seen again. Every morning she called her boyfriend to wish him a good day, but on January 24th, her boyfriend received no call. Jennifer's parents made a 2-hour drive after they received a phone call from her workplace notifying them that she hasn't arrived at work, and her phone keeps going to voicemail. The parents arrived at her condo and discovered that their daughter's car was missing. That evening, a search party began. Her disappearance received national press coverage, and on January 26, the police were notified that Jennifer's car was parked outside a condo complex a mile from where she went missing. This is the surveillance video of Jennifer's car being parked. The authorities believe this man is very important to the investigation, where they believe Jennifer Kessie was abducted. The man in the surveillance video has still been unidentified, and her disappearance, now over 10 years ago, is still unsolved. Number 4. Lauren Spira was 20 years old when she disappeared on June 3, 2011. This is a picture from a surveillance video that was shared by the police in hope of solving the disappearance of Lauren, as the image of the car could be related to the case, as the police believe it was captured at the same place and roughly at the same time she went missing. On the night she went missing, Lauren was partying with several male friends, where she was said to be very intoxicated. Lauren left the Kilroy bar with Corey Rossman, and they were seen to be entering Smallwood Plaza, which is where Lauren lives. A passerby named Oakes asked her if she was okay, because of how drunk she seemed to be. This caused a fight to break out between Rossman and Oakes, as Rossman swore at the passerby after he told Rossman to take her back to her room. Rossman then said that he lost memory of the whole night after he was punched in the face by Zachary Oakes. Nearly 5 years later, and her disappearance still remains unsolved, with no one arrested in connection to her disappearance. On January 2016, the police conducted a raid of a home in Indiana that is approximately 20 miles from where she went missing in Bloomington. The house is connected to a man that is known for exposing himself to women, as well as being on the sex offenders register list. No arrests were made so far in connection to the disappearance of Lauren Spira. Number 5. Mora was a nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. On February the 9th, 2004, Mora left campus earlier that afternoon after informing her professors and supervisors that she was taking a week off due to a family emergency. She emptied her bank account while her father just days before went to 8 different ATMs to withdraw $4,000. The only problem was, the investigators later found out that no family emergency actually existed. That evening, Mora was never seen again, and her disappearance is one of the most mysterious. Mora crashed a car on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. The last known person to see Mora was a school bus driver that stopped her to ask her if she needed help after she crashed her car. She said that she didn't need help. He even said he phoned the police and offered her a ride to his house, which was close to the crash site. But she apparently declined both ideas. She was never seen again. The police investigators had suggested that she may have wanted to disappear and had treated her case as a missing person investigation, but her family believed that she was abducted. After 10 years of her disappearance, there are still no suspects, and her whereabouts still remain a mystery.